Good day, good day, good day, good day, good day, good day, good day. How everybody doing? How everybody doing this evening? Hopefully everybody's having themselves a super Sunday. Who's out there? Who's out there? Let me see where my volume at. Is my volume on? Good day, good day, good day. How you doing? Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me. Who's out there? This is live. BGG live. Cigar chat. How everybody doing on this super Sunday? Hopefully everybody's having themselves a super Sunday. Okay, this is the first Sunday of the month of February. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Hey, you know what? Listen, you know what I'm gonna talk about? I'm gonna talk about a little bit of every day in the day, man. Let's talk about relationship, man. Like, let's talk about the importance of having a healthy relationship. Imagine, what I'm saying, guys, imagine you got a woman that's in your life. Whether it's a significant other, whether it's a wife, whether it's a girlfriend or what. Imagine this woman is telling you, listen, don't worry about nothing. You know what? Only thing I want you to do is love me. And right now is you don't have to worry about anything because once again, we've been in a relationship for some years and you have been the breadwinner. You have been taking care of bills and responsibility, taking care of the mortgage, taking care of all the stuff that we need. Now, here it is. You fell on hard time. Probably that individual got hurt or lost their job or got or disabled at this time. But yet and still, you got a good woman or vice versa. You got a good man telling you don't have to do anything. Yo, folks, listen, man, that's rare. When you got a significant other telling you, regardless of what, I got your back. I got your back to the bitter end. I got your back. Don't worry about anything. Go ahead and get healthy again. Go ahead and get everything back on track. Go ahead and get back in that right place in life. And let's see what happens. Hey, folks, man, that's unheard of. You got a lot of people out there. If you got a good woman in your life or you got a good man in your life, you got to cherish that. You got to build on top of that. You definitely got to be appreciative of that. How do you get out of the gangster mentality? You know what? The bottom line is right now is how do you get out of the gangster mentality? The sad thing about society, especially among us color brothers, we feel we got something to prove. Being that we feel we got something to prove, we want to feel who's the toughest, who the baddest, who's the most gangsterous. You know what? That's the problem. Why we want to prove something negative? Why we want to feel like I got to be better than you? I got to be tougher than you. I got to be more gangsterism than you. That's a bunch of BS. And that's the difference. We are brainwashing thinking that we have to be tough guys. We have to be gangster. So the difference is right now that gangster mentality is a fake mentality. That mentality don't really exist. You know where it exists? It exists here. You know where it exists? It exists in the black community. That's where it exists, but it really don't exist. We making it exist. We created that. We build it up. We give it air. We give it, legs to run on. That gangster mentality don't exist, man. We got to stop pretending, man. Let's prove that we can be law-abiding, productive citizens. Let's prove that we can be good fathers, good husband. You know what I'm saying? Good sons, good uncle, good leaders. That's what we got to prove, man. Get away from that fake mentality, feeling we got something to prove. If we're going to prove something, let's not prove it for the wrong reason. Let's prove it all for the right reason. Okay? Hopefully, Mojan, that answer your question. How do you get out of that gangster mentality, man? It's all a lie. It's all a lie. Mad Money, Janine Jones, thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me. All that stuff is lies, man. All that's make-believe. Everybody want to feel like they better than somebody. Everybody want to feel like they tougher than somebody. You know what, man? Listen, let's join forces. Let's feel who's the smartest. Let's see. Let's check. Let's check this. Let's get going with this smart mentality. Who's the smartest? Okay. Who's the most caring? Who's the most loving? Who's the most supportive? That's what we got to start endorsing. That gangster mentality. That is overrated. That don't even exist. Gangster mentality. Gangster for what? Gangster for what? We're looking at it wrong. We're looking at it wrong, folks. But like I was saying right now, man, find them saying that person, that right person, as far as man, find that right woman that got your back unconditionally. Woman, find that right man that love you unconditionally, that love your funky underwears. You know what? That's what you got to do. Find that person that love you for you. Once you find that person, build together, man. Never let go. Never let go, man. Because let me tell you something right now. From personal experience, I'm gonna tell you like this: the grass is not greener on the other side. You know what? I'm telling you, it's not green on the other side. You got to find that person that is worth, you know what I'm saying, putting up whatever you got to put up with. But as long as y'all can come together as a whole, as long as y'all can come together as one, guess what's going to happen, man? Y'all got a powerful unity. And that to me is more important than anything else, man. Like right now, anybody, once you reach your, I'd say 30s, and you still want to hang out in the club, you know, come on now. And okay, cool. Let's go. Once you hit your 40s, if you still want to hang out in the club, something's wrong with that picture, man. Something's wrong with that picture. You got to get all that negative, all that nonsense, all that partying, all that want to get drunk, want to get high. Well, you got to get all that stuff out of your system, man. You know, you got to get out of the system. Only time you want to have fun if you're doing a family event, you plan a family vacation, you going to church, or going to the amusement park, or you going on vacation with family. That's the only time you want to have it. All that other stuff, hanging out with the guys, hanging out with the girls, you know what? On a daily basis, that sucker's played out, man. It's played out. It's played out. Another thing too is right now, let's talk about, right now is like where we losing it at, man. With the gang. Why you got so many gangs? Why you got so many kids joining these gangs? And the difference is right now because we're not monitoring our kids like we supposed to. We don't know what our kids is doing out there. We don't know what they're involved in. Right now with something I was listening to somebody who was talking about, what, here it is. Guess what? You know who their new parents? You know who our kids' new parents are? Our kids' new parents are these phones. Our kids' new parents are these phones. Right now, is these phones are our kids' new parent. The difference right now, they say at one point in time right now, how many family have dinner clockwork every day that they go down and sit down at the kitchen table and eat and discuss how did your day go? They don't do that no more, man. Do you ask your kids how was your day in school? What are you doing in school? Or what happened in school? Do we even talk about that? So much of stuff have changed. And why is that? Why so much have changed? Why don't we communicate like we communicate? Why don't we sit down and go back to the basic, man? Having real conversation. Why don't right now is guess what? Listen, man, during this period of time, from the time of what? Let's say right now is guess what? 6 until it's time for your kids to go to bed. It's no phone. What we're going to do is we're going to do things together. We're going to eat together and we're going to spend family time together. No, get back to the basic, man. Start asking questions, man. What happened in school today? What did you learn? Did anybody bother you? Did you bother anybody? Any fights? Like start quizzing them, start getting back to the basic. That's what we have to start doing. We don't do that no more. You know, Nobody do that no more. Hey, listen, I remember beforehand when I used to go to school, guess what they used to do? Salute, what's up, Dwayne? You know what they used to do? Especially right now, if you're having problems in school, man, we used to have progress report. Right now is, those that remember that's my age or whatever, we just have progress report. Because once again, if you acting up or whatever, you got to go home every day and the teacher got to say something and your parent got to sign. So letting them know, man, those are days. So your parents knew exactly what was going on in your day-to-day life, man. They knew. And what I'm trying to say right now, folks, listen, man, it's so many different things that's out there that these kids are joining the gangs. They joining the gang for what? They joining the gang for all the wrong reason. Why do these kids need protection? I used to be loved and do everything in my relationship, and I got burned out. You know what? But the bottom line, Janine, you got burned out because once again, it can't be you doing 100% into a relationship. In a relationship right now, y'all got to be giving equally. If I'm giving 100%, you giving 100%, that's what it got to be about. And the difference is right now, people don't understand about relationship and what hard about a relationship is this, man. If I'm home all day long, if I got a day off and I'm home and you at work right now, when you come home, you shouldn't have to do anything. When you come home and I've been home all day, guess what? That place should be spick and span. Right now, dinner should be cooked. So the difference is only thing you have to do is come in and relax. Take off your clothes, shower, get relaxed. Get your feet massaged, get relaxed. That's the only thing you have to do. Because once again, if I've been home all day, right now, I didn't have to work that day, guess what? You shouldn't have to come home and do anything. You shouldn't have to worry about dirty dishes in the sink. You shouldn't have to worry about the living room is like, or the bed is not made or whatever, or the bath. No, 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 no. You should come home and be able to relax. And that's it. But the difference right now is with relationship, folks. Relationship is hard. That's why I commend people that have been in relationship or been married for 25, 30 years. I'm like, man, I say, I've been married 25, 30 years. People can't make it 25 days, 25 weeks, 25 months. And you got people making it 25 years. Because once again, like I said right now, folks, you can't give up when the going get tough. You can't give up and want to run and throw in the towel. And you know what? Like I said, a lot of us is quick to do that. But the difference is right now, you got to endure the bitter with the sweet, and you got to stick it out. And you got to learn to talk to each other, not at each other. I did all that for my ex, and I was never appreciated. So I walk away. So you know what? Sometimes you have to. Because once again, sometimes you have to know your worth. Right now is guess what? Sometimes, trust me, here it is right now. Somebody else would appreciate your service. Somebody else will appreciate your love. Somebody else will appreciate the support and everything that you bring to the table. You just got some people right now, it's hard because guess what? They rather be by themselves because once again, they don't know what a relationship is. Right now, how can I love you if I'm a doctor? Okay, hi. D Ronnie 0201. Great show. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love being seen. You're right. Like I said right now, you know what? Being single have its pros and cons. Being single definitely have its pros and cons. So the difference right now is, don't get me wrong, I got time. I enjoy it because I don't have to worry about the next argument. I don't have to worry about, what are you doing or any trust issue or whatever. So right now, I know what I'm doing. And the difference is right now, I have more time to regroup. But being single, like I said right now, guess what? Sometimes it get a little rough. What's that song go? If you think you're lonely now, wait until the night. If you think you're lonely now. But like I told you right now, each his own. Each his own. But the difference is right now, like you say, I'd rather be single to be in a toxic relationship. I'd rather be single than going through unnecessary trial and tribulation and drama. So I am free, drama pain. I'm 54 years old and I'm loving my freedom now. Freedom, free at last, free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, I'm free at last. And you know what? Like I said right now, you're free of drama and pain. And people do not understand, man. Walt Lee. Walt Lee, you single too, man? Damn, man. We should look, man. We should have the single club, man. Single club, man. Hey, listen, man. We should have the single club, man. Hey, you know what? Listen, man. Um, this is how I look at it right now. I'm single. And you know what? Like I said right now, I'm at peace. I don't got no drama in my life. But do I always want to be single? No. Hopefully right now is if I'm blessed and the right opportunity, right young lady come along and we can basically coexist, then guess what? Like I said right now, is not. I don't want to be lonely or whatever, I don't want to be lonely. But the difference is right now, desperate people do desperate things. I'm not gonna just like the older you get, you restrain from a lot of situations, a lot of things, you back away and you start right now, whereas before you get into a relationship, you take your time, you take your time and you want to make sure it's different for me because I have never been married. Okay, Walt Lee. Player. You Walt Lee, you never been married? Hey, like I said right now, is and you know what? Like I told you, it take a lot to be married. It take a lot to be married. But the difference right now, if a person know they're not going to be fully committed to that marriage, why even waste that person time? Why even go through that? I don't think if you got to really be committed to that. And that's the difference. I don't think people take marriage and relationship as serious as they used to, man. And that's the sad part about it. Because once again, you know what? There's nothing wrong with being loyal and dedicated to that one person and that y'all building together, y'all team, y'all partner. And like I said right now, to me, especially if you got a two income household, I think right now is, guess what? One bill, one salary to supposed to go towards bills and responsibility, and the other salary should go towards saving and investing. I believe in marriage is just not for me. Okay. I was married for 10 years. I can't do it anymore. Okay. And like I said right now is like I say, I've been married before. I've been married look once, twice, three times. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. You know. Mm. But like I said right now, the difference is right now is when everything is clicking in a relationship, right now you got to build on top of that. You definitely have to build on top of that. But what I'm saying is this: I know certain situation, whereas one woman basically told me that her husband don't have to do anything because for years he took care of a lot. He took care of all the responsibility, and right now is I he fell on hard time, and she said, "I don't care. Right now it's my turn to turn it up. And I'm gonna make sure that I be the best provider to be there for my husband. I got a good job, I can take care of the bills, I can do this. Only thing I want from my husband is to love me." And here it is right now is when you look at that and you listen to that, that's deep. And I said to myself, like, damn, like, some people can be lucky, so lucky in the world, but yet and still, only thing she wanted for him is to love her. And he couldn't do that. And you have something, you got some men the same way. Only thing they want is from their woman is to love them. They'll take care of all the responsibility. They'll make sure they be that provider. They make sure right now everything's taken care of with the bank account and saving and investment, all that. But yet and still, only thing they want from their woman is to love them. And sometimes people are incapable of loving. Because once again, how can you love her or him if you don't love yourself? If you don't love yourself, you can't love anybody. You already set up to fail. And the difference is, imagine being in a relationship, you don't know how to love, but you got a wife or you got a husband and you got kids. If you don't know how to love, guess what? You don't know how to express that. You don't know how to give them love. You don't know how to nurture them. You don't know how to take care of them. See, people like right now, a lot of that stuff go deeper than the original surface, man. Metal Face Doom, thank you. I love your positive attitude, bro. I don't want to get married anymore. I'm loving my freedom again. And you know what? Like I say, each his own. You know what I'm saying? Dave Anderson, what's up, B? Hey, and Janine, let's see. That's what I like because anytime we as people know what we want, we as people know what is best for us. African one Lord, peace to the black family, peace to you. We know what we want. We know what work, what don't work, or whatever. But the difference right now, folks, listen, even those that's on here, once again, what I want people to understand is this, man. Like with the Brian Glaze Gibbs platform, when I do my live, I want to be clean cut. I want us to be able to talk about anything from A to Z. Right now, I want y'all to pick the topic so we can start talking about any and everything from A to Z. Another thing, like I said, I want to talk about is this: the control of a cell phone. Why are these suckers so powerful? Why is social media like these phones and the internet is so powerful? Why? Why is it so powerful? Like right now is we let the cell phones or we let, the TV monitor our kids. Right now is what happened. Why can't we get back to the basic? Having family dinners. Or when our kids get home from school, how was your day? You know what I'm saying? What happened in first grade? What happened in math class today? What happened in reading class today? What happened in social study or science class? What happened in the gym? What happened during the lunch period? We were so far away from that, man. Why? Why? Or where all that, like them saying, like that, where did the breakdown came in from? We like back away from all that. I want to talk about how can we as black people come together and truly build with each other and building on the positive and destroying the negative. Hey, you know what? That's great, man. You know what I'm saying? You want to talk about how can we as black people come together and truly build with each other, building on positive and destroying the negative, man. Hey, you know what? African warlord, that's powerful. You know what? How can we do that? How can we do that? It start with a commitment. It start with, setting up time. getting a committee, getting people right now that like-minded, that think like you, and can base you right now, set up a time that even now with all this right here, we got Zoom that we can set up time and sit back and start putting thoughts and ideals together and start coming up with a committee, in regards to that. Because you're right, man. A lot of times right now is we got so much stuff out there that we can help each other about. We got so much knowledge that we have to share with each other to give everybody a better understanding. Kenny Mac, people are lazy. Let other people raise their kids. Is it lazy or they wasn't taught how? Okay, or both lazy and saying they wasn't taught how. A lot of times BGG, 10 years was enough for me. And like you said right now, guess what? 10 years was enough for you. Okay. See, like I said right now, you hit your point. You know right now where it's like what you like, what you don't like, and what you would do and what you won't do again. So that's powerful. But I'm getting back to what African warlords say. He want to talk about how can we as Black people come together and truly build with each other, building on the positive and destroying the negative. That's deep. How can we do that, y'all? How can we do that? African warlord, what do you have in mind? What do you have in mind? You know, how do we get these kids to put down these phones? How do we get them to understand right now is more than life than no phones? Everything they do on that phone, they right now is they watch TV on that phone. They listen to music on that phone. They're on YouTube. They're on Instagram. They're on Snapchat. They're on Facebook. Everything's controlled by this phone. And right now, like I say, this phone is a blessing and a curse because once again, it's a miniature computer. It could do any and everything. But once again, how do we stop letting our kids, I'm saying, be raised by these phones? Because once again, they spend more time on the phone than they actually spend what in the classroom. We can start by building each other up in a positive light. Yeah, the phone is God now. Kenny Mack, you're right, man. That's a drug. That's a drug. That is a new drug. The cell phone is more addicted than anything. Isha Thompson, I'm watching you on my phone. I'm just saying that the phone is the most powerful instrument that out there. It's an addiction. It's a drug. But dude, how do we do that? Okay, Ronnie 0201, you're dropping Jude, the ruler back. We can start by keeping the Black family together and stop having us as men from running from our kids. Okay, we can start by keeping the Black family together and stop having us as men from running away from our kids. But you know what? Like I said right now is um even right now, like how do we build and keep the Black family together? And even right now, both male and female, young and old, what we have to do is this, man. We have to make sure we understand, when you want to have a little fun and right now you want to take out your little Peter and whatever, guess what, we got to be careful who we having sex with. Right now is because once again, that the birds and the bees go deep in the original sea. It go deep in the original sea. But the difference, we gotta be very cautious about that. And more or less right now, knowing you who you're having kids with. I ain't waiting on your movie to come out. You definitely deserve one. Okay, thank you, man. But once again, like I said right now, is you gotta be careful and choose the right mate. A lot of times people out there want to have fun. Next thing you know, they get involved, they start having sex. The next thing you know, a kid pop up. And the difference right now is, you know what? It is. Everybody's not on the same page when it comes down to raising a child. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't have what it takes to be a good parent, to be a good father, to be a good mother. Seriously, that sucker go deep in the original surface. It's a Walter Lee. Family unit is destroyed. People think they don't need it to their family unit is destroyed. People think they don't need it for their children to succeed. But does it look like we are succeeding? No. Don't look at the exception. Look at the norm. You're right. Powerful point, man. Family unit is destroyed. People think they don't need it for their children to succeed. But does it look like we're succeeding? No, we're not. Don't look at deception. Look at the norm. You lay down with dogs, you wake up with fleas. Wow, Janine. And listen, like I said right now, that's it. But once again, how do we get back to the basic, man? How do we get people to understand? Like right now, is listen, man. I think it go back to the fundamental, teaching people how to love themselves, teaching people what love is. On average, single parent homes are failing. You're right. Single parent homes are failing. And then right now, why are they failing? Why so many kids are turning to right now drugs, gang? Why? Why? Why is right now you got what? Teen pregnancy. You got what? Dropout. What's the dropout school rate? I don't know. I'm so far behind on that one. But the difference right now is, listen, folks. Um, Even right now, when I'm sitting back thinking about, I'm dealing with some folks. My man, shout out to Big Key, Bully Buster 702. Right now is Bully Buster 702. Check it out, y'all. Check it out. Check it out. Any of y'all haven't went to that website, please make sure you go there. I'm typing it now. 702.org. Right now, like I say, me and him was talking and got a few things that we're working on. Whereas, like to me, I always like to say, you know what, I was a lost soul. And right now is guess what? I used to be the problem. Now I'm trying to be part of the solution. And it's funny when I was out there and I was eating and I'm looking at his truck and he got a slogan on there. If you're not the solution, then you're the problem. It's like, wow, here it is, Big Keith. It's like, we got that same mindset, but it's like, I'm saying, I was once the problem. Now I'm seeking to be part of the solution. He, on his truck, his motto is, if you're not the solution, then you're the problem. Wow. And that's what I'm saying. Is like right now, how do we stop our kids from feeling they got to join the gang? Where's your cigar? Oh, man. You know what? I'm kind of taking a break. I'm kind of taking a break from the cigar. I'm kind of taking a break from the cigar. Wow, it's no way. Hey, I can have a cigar chat live while the cigar. I'm taking a break from the cigar. I'm back on my health kit. I'm back on my health kit. I'm about to go on a fast. Starting the 9th of this month. I'm about to go on a fast. I'll be fasting, praying, in the commemoration of my late mother. It's been 30 years. February 9th, 1992 is when I lost my mother. So normally during the time of, February 9th, I try to go as long as possible from February 9th to February 14th, try to go on some type of form of fast. Whether I go start out with the first few days, no liquid, fasting, praying in the memory of my mother. So it's like and even like that, when I go through that, I make sure like I'm getting myself ready physically, emotionally, spiritually, and being where I need to be. It started with accountability as a people. We got too many excuses. Wow. We do. We do. And you know what? I'm guilty of that. Making up excuses or pushing stuff back. Everybody like, when you coming out with the next book? Oh man, that's too tedious or whatever. That's an excuse. That's an excuse. It's so much stuff that you want to do, but guess what? If you make time to do anything else, if you make time, we can make time for what we want to make time for. And that's what we got to get back to the basic, man. Right now, when I think of that, say you can make time for whatever you want to make time for. I remember this artist, man, when I was away. His name is Keith Washington, and he made a song, "Make Time for Love." Oh man, like I said right now, that was a hell of a song, y'all. Anybody right now familiar with Keith Washington? If you're not, go to YouTube, check him out. Keith Washington, man, that was a hell of an album. Make Time for Love, man. That was deep. But anyway, we can make time for whatever is important to us. You have to. You have to make time for what's important for you. That's the only way you're gonna get anywhere. Even right now, I'm trying to come back with a better system with my time management, manage my time wisely. Because once again, in order to get the most out of your day, you have to have a plan. If you don't have a plan, you planning to fail. You have to have a plan, man. Start managing your time properly. Taking time out, time for this, time for that, time for that, time to exercise, time to read, time to, work on my audiobook, time to work on my next project 25 years later. We got to prioritize. And guess what? My niece told me today, oh, get you a planner. Get you a planner. Okay, you know, we got a little side joke. She's not like this my niece. She's like my sister also, you know. But like I say, folks, listen, what I want everybody to do is this, man. Think about it. Think about different things that you go to church, you need, okay. Think about it. I haven't really been to church. I've been to church last week for a funeral, but other than that, since the corona, Isha Thompson, thank you, thank you, thank you. Do. Hey, but folks, listen, what we gotta do is this, man. Like, where my man at? I'm looking for that comment, and I don't want that to go or fall on deaf ear. Like I say, African warlord. I want to talk about how can we as Black people come together and truly build with each other, building on a positive and destroying the negative. Okay, I want to talk about how can we as Black people come together and truly build with each other, building on a positive and destroying the negative. Folks, that is deep in so many different ways, man. That is deep in so many different ways. And the difference is, how can we do that? Because once again, we are too consumed. And you know what? If the situation or the problem that is going on don't directly affect us or our immediate loved one, do we sweep it under the rug? Or do we turn a blind eye because we don't see it because it haven't hit home? Those are things that you say right now. We got to look at how can we get that together? How can we focus more on the positive than the negative? That's deep. And another thing too is, like I said right now, is to me that bullying stuff, man. How do we stop that? How do we get these kids to understand the only gang they need to belong to is their mother, their father, their family gang? No blood, no crip, no Latin King, no local gang from the area. How do we get them to understand only gang they belong to is their immediate family? You know, it's out there, folks. It's so many different problems that's out there that we got to get people to understand. Like I said, right now is as I always try to tell people, I was the problem. Now I'm seeking to be the solution, man, because I learned. I learned. Somebody made a comment earlier about my salt and pepper. I call it baby powder. My salt and pepper. That's wisdom, man. Wisdom. And like I said, I'm blessed. And I count my blessing each and every day. you know. Hey, but like I said right now, folks, listen, I'm about to cut this short. But once again, thank y'all for joining me. Thank y'all for joining me. I got a couple of pieces. I got a documentary that I dropped on my page earlier this week. I think right now it's like 56-minute long. Go ahead, check it out. Also, I got another piece. I got a couple of pieces that I'm be dropping on Patreon. I want y'all to sign up to the Patreon page. And just like I said right now, look, get your signed copy. Get your signed copy, the Beyond Lucky book, the Brian Glaze Gibbs story. In order to place your order for the signed copy, email me at Brian, Brian Gibbs, Gibbs 1201 at yahoo.com. Get your signed copy. If you order your signed copy, I'll throw in Straight from the Street, Volume 1, or Straight from the Street, Volume 2 for free. And what I'm about to do is I'm going to put in the email address for those that might be interested in ordering your signed copy. Here we go. There we go. Have a blessed week, BGG. Yeah, look, thank you, Janine, thank you. Here it is right now. What I used to say, tell people, you down with OPP. Yeah, you know me now. You down with BGG, the BGG movement. I got some merch out on Teespring. Check it out. Like I said right now, is it's best to give than receive. The foundation, the best to give than receive. So we got a lot of good things that we're working on, trying to put together, trying to put out there. And that's what it's all about, folks. That's what it's all about. Amen. Thank you, Janine. You know, hey, but like I said right now, folks, life is what we make it, man. It start with truth. Take a hard look at the things that people that are seeing and compare it to who is not. You're right. Walt, you're 100% right. Forever doing me. Hopefully you and You know what, forever doing me, man. I don't know. That was just a rebuttal. And like I say, you got somebody like some other platform on base you right now and trying to steer the pot. And like I said right now, only thing I did was just repost it. Like I said right now, as a rebuttal. So I don't pay no mind because once again, you know why a lot of things you don't pay no mind. 'Cause most of those guys, like we live totally different lifestyles. We live totally different lifestyle. And to me, like right now, is what I'm focused on and what I'm trying to do. Um, it's like right now where it's like I don't. You right. I don't have time for that. So you're right. Sometime you can't even feed into the nonsense. So you're right. I understand that. Forever doing me. I understand that. You know. Hey, but listen, y'all. Thank y'all for joining me. Like I said right now, I got a few things I'm gonna be working on this week. A few pieces I'm gonna working on. Make sure y'all check out the Brian Glaze Gibbs Patreon page. T underscore River. What's up, man? How you doing, man? How you doing? I'm about to cut it short. T, you joining me, man? You kind of late, bro. You kind of late, man. hmm But I guess better late than never. Sing one love. Why, man? Come. Oh, hold on, wait. Why you like singing? Why one love? Great show again. Okay. Yeah, my bad, Rolo. I respect the movement, big bro. Okay. Hey, the professor, man, we gotta talk, man. We ain't talking a while, man. We gotta talk, man. Janine, hold on, which one? One love, one love. You lucky just to have just one love, one love, one love. You, hey, I don't know. Hopefully that's good enough, Janine. Janine, that's good enough. One love. Hey, professor, what's going on, man? What's going on, man? What's going on? Hey, look, you know what? Hey, Janine, you know what I want to talk? You know what song I want to sing? There been so many things that held us down, but now it look like things are finally coming around. I know you got a long, long way to go, and where we end up, I don't know. But we will let nothing hold us back. We're gonna put ourselves together. We're gonna polish up our act. And if you ever been held down before, I know you refuse to be held down anymore. Don't you let nothing, nothing stand in your way. Hey, hey, hey. Ain't no stopping us now. McFadden and Whitehead. McFadden and Whitehead. Hey, man. Glaze, you live in the present and future. Others are stuck in the past. I call you today. I didn't get no missed call, man. I didn't see it, man. Yes, thank you. Rolo, when you getting back on live? You know what? I don't know. I might get back on later on. Me and Shatika, Husser, we like got the financial stuff going on. And folks, listen, man, be ahead of, be prepared for the unexpected. And to me, like right now, is like I say, nobody know what the future hold. Right now, like I say, anytime you see and go back to go back to my page and check out anything pertaining to me, Shatika. We talk about right now the importance of having insurance. Right now is how to build towards um anything towards your financial literacy. So what I want people to understand, like it's all about right now, what the sense of having knowledge. That's why I bring people on the platform to educate us, to get us to understand what is needed out there. It's so much information that's out there that we don't have a clue, that we could have been utilized years ago to help us, to help our kids, to help our grandkids. But once again, what the sense of having knowledge? You know what I'm saying? If you don't have the ability to share it, or you're not going to share it with people that matter, that's what we have to do. How do we get back to our people? How do we teach them, coach them, train them, counsel them, getting them to be better today than it was yesterday? That's what this is all about, man. Because once again, like I said right now, anytime you see me and Shatika joining forces, like I said, I love talking to her. I love listening to her. She just came back from this a training event, and right now was on fire. She always talk about Joe PG, how you doing? She always talk about different things, man, and how like the wealth of information, knowledge that she got is like powerful. And to me, like I said right now, each and every opportunity that I get to bring on the platform to share, any information or knowledge, you know what? I want to listen to it. Because once again, she had helped me out in a great deal, and I love it, man. And that's why I bring people on there. Anybody that got, I'm saying, good ideas or got knowledge that they can share with my platform, even right now, from doctors to businessmen to anybody. That's, if they don't add value, they're taking value away. And what the sense of having a platform, if you don't have or you're not sharing the proper information, getting that help that people need that's out there. If we're not doing that, like I say, I used to be part of the problem. Now I'm trying to be part of the solution. Mark Teller, what's up, man? How you doing? How you doing? Hey, but like I say, folks, listen, thank you for joining me. Once again, like I say, get your signed copy. Get your signed copy of the Beyond Lucky Book, the Brian Glaze Gibbs story, by emailing me, Brian, Brian Gibbs, Gibbs 1201 at yahoo.com. If I can change, anybody can change. Before you go, I'm curious, who you got in the Super Bowl next week? You got the Ram? Let me see who. Hey, you know what? I don't care, man. Right now I don't care. Hey, you know what? Probably, man, the Bengals. I think I go with the Bengals, man. Hey, Waltley, I think I'm going with the Bingo. Blaze, you got any DC story? No, not really. Rolo, I'm 25, been home for 4 years. Now I have been staying productive, been learning ever since. I want some advice whenever you got a chance. Hey, Rolo, like I say right now, man, email me, man. Email me when you get a chance to. And, let's kick it up, man. See what we could talk about. See what I can, do or share with you, help you in the right direction. You know, you go. Well, hold on. What you laughing about, Janine? What are you laughing about? What's so funny that you laughing about? Hey, y'all, make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe, share. Make sure you hit the like button. I'm confused. What you laughing about, Janine? I'm gonna go before once you tell me what you hit the what you laughing about. You ain't gonna tell me. Hey, Joel, how you doing? The harvest is finally in. I've been on the solo dolo garden exposed. Hey, bro, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. Hey, the professor, man, he got his own, like I said right now, is me and him did a piece. We gotta get back on it. Okay, the song. Hey, let me know the next time you want to come back on the platform, my brother. The professor, man. The harvest is finally in. I've been on a solo dolo garden expo. Hey, look, bro, you know what? Whatever you put into it, that's what you're gonna get out of it. You put nothing into it, you're gonna get nothing out of it, man. See, a lot of times right now, look what you see. I be trying to tell people. I be trying to tell people. A lot of people want to go make withdrawal. How can you make withdrawal from a bank? When you never made a deposit. You can't make a withdrawal if you never made a deposit. Josh Maloney, good to listen to you again. How you doing, man? You can't withdraw something from the bank if you never made a deposit. How can you expect to make a withdrawal? And people don't understand that. Whatever you put into something, that's what you're going to get out of it. If you take it and put your all 100% into it, you're going to get 100% out of it. If you want to be lazy, want to be, I ain't doing nothing, you put nothing into it, you're going to get nothing out of it. That's what we have to understand, man. It's like right now is, listen, man, put everything into it. Rather right now is into your education, into your kids, okay, into your wife, your husband, into you saving. Come on, whatever you put into it, that's what you're gonna get out of it, man. You put nothing into it, you won't get nothing out of it. And listen, don't get no truer than that, man. Like I told you right now, I am a simple Simon person. I am a simple Simon brother. Ain't nothing fancy about me, man. Ain't nothing fast about me. I don't try to play like I'm better than anybody or I'm cooler than anybody, that I'm tougher than anybody. Nah. Kinetic energy is energy in motion. Kinetic energy, you're speaking, brother. Okay, Stephen Brown, thank you. Kinetic energy is energy in motion. Kinetic energy, you're speaking, brother. Hey, but that's what this is all about, folks. Like I say right now, is I'm blessed, man. Like I tell you right now, is I be having so many different people hit me up, talk about different things, different movement that we trying to put together or whatever. And like I said right now, is listen, the BGU moment is here, man. Hey, the George Making Experience, man. Peace, family. How you doing? Hey, folks, like I said right now, we shout out to the George Making Experience. Hey, yo, anybody that's out there, folks, go just check this brother page out, man. Go check this brother page out. Like I said right now, is I done been on it numerous of time, and I love the energy. I love the things that he's doing out there, whatever. Where he's from, Philly, and right now, where it's like I stumble upon his page, and I see how right now what he's been doing is taking these young brothers. I'm saying with his own money, taking them off the street. And you know what he been doing? Taking them to the bowling alley, taking them to the movies. And you know what? That's huge, man. And that's what people do not understand. Anybody can talk it, but the difference is when you got people actually living it. That's a beautiful thing. Anybody can talk that talk, but how many people out there walking that walk? Come on. So to me, shout out to the George Macon Experience, folks. If y'all get a chance, I just put his handle out there. That's his YouTube channel. Check it out, man. Check it out. And right now, I'm pretty sure you will not be disappointed. Ham and cheeseburger, my brother. I went to Dulu's Pink House on Fountain. Nah, hold up. Fountain in Euclid. Avenue. Ain't no joke over there. Love your channel. You say, hold up. No, you went to those pink houses. Okay, I know where that at. But Fountain in Euclid, that's Cypress, man. Okay, Muhammad, what's up, man? How you doing, man? Driver's seat is what's up or what's up. Okay, T River, peace, peace, peace. You know, hey, but like I said right now, y'all, I got a lot of good things coming out. Check out my Patreon page. Like I said right now, got a lot of good things, man. Thanks, family. That's what it's all about, man. How do we build together, man? You sub to George. Hey, that's good, man. Hey, that's good. That's what it's all about, man. Like I said right now, is don't get me wrong. F, the George Macon experience was over there belittling people, downgrading, disrespect. Nah, I wouldn't send you over there. The difference is what I love about his platform is nice and clean. And right now, it's valuable lesson in there. Right now, he be bringing his wife on, his kids on, his family. And different situation he be pointing out, breaking it down, like getting us a better understanding, like what is going on, and letting us know right now is like, all those cats that want to be tough cats that want to be tough dudes, want to be gangster, letting them know, man, that stuff is so much overrated, man. That's it. Johnny B, where's the cigar? I'm gonna take a break on cigars, man. Walter Lee, exposure to what out there for the youth is paramount. The motivation that would drive them is in finding a passion. You're right, man. And see, people don't understand. That's what drive me. That's what drives me is passion. And sometimes people take my passion as aggressiveness. Like people take when I'm passionate about the things that I do. When I express myself with passion because I believe in what I'm saying. I believe in what I'm doing. And sometimes people take it the wrong way. No, don't take it the wrong way. Right now is I am who I am. And I express myself. When I talk with my hands. I've been talking with my hands for 91 years. And right now, sometimes we talk your hand, people feel threatened. Oh, wait a minute here. I ain't gonna hit you. I ain't gonna. That's how I talk. I talk with my hands. That's my body language, man. I'm adamant. Hey, yo, what up? I don't know. I gotta slow down. But if I recommend a platform, it got to be something clean cut. Like I say, I hate, some of these cats, pop up. The only thing they're doing, yelling, screaming, cursing, belittling one another, being disrespectful. Come on, man. Liberal politician won't be happy until East New York, Brownsville, and Bushwick are full of homeless shelter. Wow. Hopefully that's won't happen. Liberal politician won't be happy until East New York, Brownsville, and Bushwick are full of homeless shelter. That's deep. That's deep. That's deep. Driver's seat. Why are you saying that, man? Driver's seat. Why are you saying that? Liberal politician won't be happy until East New York, Brownsville, and Bushwick are full of homeless shelter. What made you make that comment? Shasteen, Savannah J, even over here in Paris, France, youngster want to play the gangster, man. People don't understand, man. Gangster. Why do people feel they got so much to prove? I don't care where you at. Whether you're in the United States, whether you're in a different country, whether you're on a different planet. You can be on Mars, Jupiter, wherever. Why do people feel, especially us young guys, feel we got something to prove? Even the old guys. I gotta feel like I'm tougher than you. I got a feeling I can beat you. I can hurt you. I can kill you. That sucker stuff is so overrated. That's ridiculous, man. What happened? Hey, why should I hurt you when I can help you? When I can give you a helping hand? You have to find what you like, and that means exposing yourself, your kids, to the larger world beyond your hood. Okay, good point. Yo, salute, Brian, Mike Morgan. How you doing? But the difference is right now, why? Why everybody around the world, are you and Guy Fisher straight and cool? Have you seen or talked to him since he been out? Nah. Like I said right now, no, I haven't seen him. Gangster, cool until you go to jail. You know what? Like I say, but where they get that nonsense from? Being a gangster. What the heck is really being a gangster? You know what gangster is? Gangster is not going to jail. Gangster is not dying on the street at an early age of a violent death. Gangster is punching the clock each and every day. Gangster is taking care of your family, you know, being a good husband, being a good, father, being a good son, being a good leader. That's gangster, man. It's not only gangster, it's sexy. You know, what gangster about going to jail? You go to jail, you lose everything. You go to jail, you lose your family. You lose everything. Then not only that, you got going in, what you gonna do? You gotta masturbate. Come on, man. What's sexy about that? People who do things like that are just covering up something. Capital, okay. Driver seat, they are armed and undesirable with rent voucher and are forcing small landlord to rent to them, or else will you want these people living in your home? Wow. You're a gangster when you wake up early every single morning going to work. Capital, you're right, man. You're right. You know what I'm saying? They are armed and undesirable with rent voucher and are forcing small landlord to rent to them, or else will you want these people living? Wow. Come on. It's so sad that 11-year-old got killed going downstairs to get his jacket in the car. He was shot in the back running. I didn't even heard about that. Use the internet, Google everything. Hey, folks, listen. Hey, Janine, I ain't heard about that. It's so sad that 11-year-old got killed going down the stairs to get his jacket in the car. He was shot in the back running. Man. See, and that's what I'm trying to say right now, man. Like, when all the nonsense going to stop? When all the nonsense going to stop? And that's the difference. If y'all not the solution, then y'all the problem. Okay? That's how I'm gonna end this message. Anybody that's not the solution, then we the problem. If you're not trying to figure out how to, be partake and being the solution, then you're the problem. And that's the difference. That's where we gotta take a stand somewhere. We gotta, draw that line in the sand and make things happen. We gotta make it happen. You know. Hey, folks, listen. Thank y'all for joining me. Thank you, thank you. I pray for all of us. Amen. Yeah, we need it, man. No prayer, I'm saying, no power. Less prayer, less power. More prayer, more power. Much prayer, much power. It's not going to stop until we as people make the change. And that's the difference right now. I think we as people are afraid to join forces to make the change. I think we as people don't understand that we have the power to make the change. I think we as people feel that we're powerless. I think we as people feel that people is not going to listen. I think we as people feel like right now is, guess what? It's an epidemic. It's a cancer and it can't be cured. But guess what? It can be cured. Everything's curable. The difference is right now is an answer for everything. And to me, do I have the answer? No, I don't. But the bottom line is right now is if we all come together as one, we can come up with a solution to the problem. Because once again, right now, by talking, by speaking, by sharing our own thoughts and ideal, we can come up with a solution to the problem. Not me, not you, not I. You know what I'm saying? We, we. And that's the difference. But the difference is right now, sometimes we can't, you know what I'm saying? We got to see. We got to wipe the lenses off our glasses and be able to see clearly and be able to take it on, face on. But the difference is right now, nobody want to take it on. Everybody want to act like that's not my problem. It's all of our problem. You know what I'm saying? It's not our problem until it hit home. It's not our problem until it come knocking on our door. It is our problem. Thanks, strong man. Humbly, this life is an incredible journey. Yeah, this life is an incredible journey, man. It is. Hey, listen, y'all. Signing off until next week. Thank y'all for joining me. You know what I'm saying? BGG cigar chat. Somebody was asking me, where's my cigar? I'm trying to back away from cigar. I'm trying to back away from cigars. Okay, folks, listen. Peace, love, and prosperity. One love. Best of champ. Salute, BG. Keep up the good work. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you. Good night, everybody. Good night. Angela White. Hi. How you doing? How you doing? Hey, now it's time to say goodbye to all our lovely friends. MIC. See you next week now. KY. Why? Because we love you. MOUSC. Mickey Mouse. Donald Duck. You down with OPP? Yeah, you know me. You down with BGG? You down with the BGG movement? Yeah, you know me. Be down with the BGG movement. It's best to give than receive. All right, Janine. All right.